And there's going to be the Earthshaker again. Probably going to be a core, either off lane or middle, it seems.
And that big old hero, it's there. And I think surely they're going to take it, right?
What?
The Morphling. You've set it up
You're
here
right.
in the 3-4. There's no way. I mean, EG cannot pick Morphling themselves unless they want a really crazy draft.
Yeah.
You can't pick Drow Ranger because they already have Jug.
Yeah. This is going to be a guaranteed ES Morph draft from Aster. And with that, I'm looking forward to game 3, Grant.
Are you? That's good.
Yeah.
They're going to pick. All right, I got it. You pick Death
How'd you stop it?
against it.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a silence, and it pushes the pace. And you've got Healing Ward. I mean, it sounds kind of bad because it's a mag lineup, and Death Prophet push lineups and mag lineups aren't really the same thing.
Kind of odd, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
like
I think
the timing of 20 minutes. Death Prophet's like, let's push towers, and Juggernaut's like, let's hit neutrals.
Yeah, wait up.
So probably Ember Spirit or something.
Well,
I mean, they're getting some hex, some disable, some put. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be the morph.
It has to.
I don't think a shaman scares you off from picking the best combo at the moment in Dota 2.
The best combo.
The best combo.
My goodness. High praise from OD Pixel. They're not snap picking it. Are you worried? Are they swapping it up?
They're picking more.
They're deciding what their bans are. They already know what their pick is.
Okay.
No one knows what their pick
Surely
is.
they're. But
so they're,
If they don't pick it, then e.g. that shaman pick has just terrified them. But yeah, they pick it. It's.
There it is.
That's a free win from me. Yep. There we go. Aster's won game 2.
Stamp it. Put it in the books.
Yep. This is the real test for EG. EG just wanted to play on a hard mode. They've let them have ES Morph. Have they themselves? Are they ready to tackle it?
I think Class Wax Invoker is always okay against Morphling, right?
I
Because
think
you're a
it owns
Spirit
it.
Vessel hero. You have Tornado EMP to burn out his mana, which is always really good.
Because he is a mobility hero. At a certain, Morphling getting away is all about the mobility, and you can definitely drain it.
And we did see what yesterday, I think it was in maybe the game that they lost, but Arbed was... No, I think it was the game that they won, but he was so good about his movements around the map as his Invoker. He will be there 10 minutes in, he's going to be up and down the map, moving around, making those plays. So
Grant, you might be right about 5 mag.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see that just because it seems weird that they're last picking Fly's hero.
Yeah. I guess they have done it before, and they pick, Bane, Nature's Prophet, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys, I'm like, the mag's going to do whatever he's going to do either way, right? He might get the empowers a little bit slower, but if Jug just goes to jungle, mag will just leech experience, get him power levels. I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with it. It is a little different than Lich Jug, where you have, this kill potential. All of a sudden, all you have is, hey, skewer him under tower, and maybe.
No. That's bad.
I mean, the question now for obviously for Aster is what makes sure that we are going to get to the point where we get to where we just get to win with ES Morph. What mid can they pick that just holds the game open for this Morph to just grab that win?
Lina?
Oh yeah, Lina I think could be nice. Bit of wave clear, bit of D push, a lot of kill potential, very active core that can make a lot of plays whilst the Morphling's working for his first few items on the road to the Aghanims.
They still think on Aster that it's going to be a 3-position mag, as their last 3 bans are all 5 heroes, Coddle, AA, and Lich.
I guess they're going off what they knew. As Cap looked up, the only game that we've seen it from the CG, it was on the offlane.
I like Jakiro, Crystal Maiden. I'm not sure if Oracle's good enough for you. I like Jakiro because I think it bullies the Earthshaker pick, because that's core. So it bullies that in lane, which I think would be really nice. You have a nice kill setup with the Juggernaut. I think Ice Path is really disruptive for the way that Morphling and Earthshaker want to be able to play, where they jump. You telegraph where they're going to be jumping in, so you can lay an Ice Path down. Crystal Maiden, she's another solid laner. She takes advantage of Winter Wyvern a little bit with her heavy magic damage.
going to use all their time, obviously. I mean, this win, pretty big. Just getting the upper bracket of this first major, securing this, you get an extra chance if you do end up losing over there. It's a pretty big deal. They banned the Kunga. That's last banned Kunga 2 games in a row. And
then Enchantress comes out of nowhere. So with that, who's on what?
I think it's still open.
Yeah.
I mean, right, the 3 and the 5, I mean, we've seen Fly. He's one of the few still does like playing. I mean, him and No Tail, they play the 5 Enchantress. What do you guys think?
I think it's Ramsey's Enchantress. And
let him dominate. I mean, because the Mag, sure, you can play it off lane, but an Enchantress is one of those heroes. You can just win a lane, win a game kind of thing. Like, you could just absolutely dominate. I agree.
It's the ES Morph counter. Because you get in with the jump, you go for that a bazillion damage hit, and you're like...
But you do have pretty high agility, I guess.
Yeah, you do. But it still takes longer. It's a little bit of an attack speed slow.
Also, Morph's in trouble. I got to jump out of here. Impetus shots.
Oh, my goodness.
They're flying.
The 500
the max
damage.
Damage impetus shots.
This is the ES Morph counter.
So,
but they will still lose the game, and it's going to go game 3. But we'll see. Maybe EG is onto something here with his 5th pick Enchantress. It's smart. They use their big brains here.
All right, we got 8 seconds. What is that space making Carrion Razor? That's one decent versus Enchant. One of the few like ranged heroes Razor actually doesn't mind going against. You just link up the Enchantress.
Oh, and you guys were right. Well, yeah.
It is 5
so
Enchantress.
It's your support Enchantress. And Ramsey's Mag.
I wonder why.
I thought it was going to be Shadow Demon. Because Shadow Demon is still out there in the pool, and they needed a good 5.
Pretty good as well.
But I guess for the same reasons as yeah. I mean, that's the thing as well, right? I mean, I'm sure they're not thinking about the attack speed slow on the hit because it's like, okay, that doesn't kill you, but you're in charge. You just get blown up by the combo. He'll get an E-Blade and then he doesn't need to hit you. He's just going to blow you up. But, well, it's going to be very interesting. EG up a game, but now against the Earthshaker Morph.
The combo.
Owen,
I know how you feel about this.
You know how I feel about
Easy win
it.
for Aster.
Yep.
Cap, are you believing in the combo as well? This Earthshaker, this Morphling, will it come online in time against a Mag, Jug, Ench Invoker, Shadowshot? It's a pretty quick lineup from EG. What?
Think it might.
No, wait. No, it doesn't work, does it?
What?
Can you dispel the
Enchant Totem?
Enchant Totem?
Yeah.
Enchantress has a dispel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
yeah.
Don't you just get stunned?
Like Morphling jumps in Enchant Totem, and then is very quickly going to hit them.
But
you're saying Enchantress is going to come forward and be like,
it's instant.
Wait, and then waves her hand.
No, but it's
your damage
it's quick.
is gone.
It's quick. We may see it. They got this dispel. They got the hex. They got the count. EG's up to some big brain stuff here.
Okay. And then what stops the next Enchant Totem that comes up, 2 seconds later?
The Morphling dies.
Oh.
Which no one has ever said in this patch. But we'll see. We'll see. Can EG do it? Have they got the answers that many other teams have failed to come up with?
That's the true question. Game 2, EG, Aster.
Yeah.
Can Aster tie this up? Make it go to a Game 3? See who really is going to, that one BO1 at that point, that play into the upper bracket. But this game, it will be 2 top from the Radiant, 3 bottom. I'm curious, this Razor. So it is going to be Razor middle versus Invoker. Seems like that shouldn't be too bad for Invoker, not one of the better matchups. I don't know. And he does go Quas first. I like it. The first time today we've actually seen it.
Yeah, he has to go the Quas or Quas Wax build.
Yeah, I think it's extremely good versus Morphling, especially early to mid game.
Which just means Razor's going to abuse the hell out of him now.
He should,
right?
Yeah. You should get a lot of denies. You should be able to dominate this lane. Yeah.
You're low damage, and then, by the way, why does Ring of Bacillus give damage?
Give 8 damage. No one will know, my friend.
Why?
I mean, you put in a ring, maybe it just makes you feel tougher, boosts your confidence.
So there's this item, right?
Yes.
You combine mana regen with
and
armor. And it gives you an AoE armor aura. Okay, sure, that makes sense.
Did I hear a
AoE
squeak?
mana aura. Okay, sure, makes sense. And damage. Wait, what? Where does the damage come from?
It's just, you know, it's just trying to make the most out of its lifetime before it inevitably gets removed from the game like Aquila did, you know. Aquila's gone, it's like
one ring
buff,
down.
and then bam, Basilius out of the game as well.
Father, no!
All right, this middle lane, yep. Nice block there from the Razor middle. Abed on this Invoker. Gonna struggle a little bit. Does get the range. Creep to 9. Yep, instant.
Oh, crits dead at top, I believe.
He's trying to fly, but there are 3 heroes. Fairy fires even. Morphling wants the last hit with Adaptive Strike, but Fade will take it. Yeah, there's going to be Fade instantly teaming bottom after that. Just get that first blood and get out. Seems to be pretty common now.
Also, the 5s playing in the off lane, and then 4s playing in the safe lane based off what the matchup is.
We've seen a lot more of that, especially this tournament.
Yeah. I think Aster did that last game with Boba playing in the safe lane.
There's the spin bottom, a slow there as well. Fade, he's just going to go down. Arteez even waits for that Enchantress tag. He's like, that will be my kill. All right. Quick 1-for-1 trade there. EG with a small gold lead now.
I guess Arteez is going to have a pretty good time down it.
Chuan choosing to go for the deny over the last hit.
Thoughts on that, Cap?
You know, it says a lot about the personality of a player, that situation.
I love denies. I'm with him.
I mean, off lane, I'm always going to go for the denies because my job is about screwing over the enemy carry more than my own farm, right? But most mid laners
are greedy.
They're greedy, and they're about the, you know?
Ooh, another spin bottom. He will be able to TP out, but all the way back to base for XXS. That hurts.
With no boots yet. He doesn't have the gold for boots, so it's the long walk.
And yeah, they do. They get that kill top as well. This is no skewer, by the way, on Magnus. That is a 1-1-0 build, and they get a kill.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, because he's mostly going to be focused on the CS game. You get the early empower to try and match up against the Morphling's insane base damage when he goes full agility.
Fly, he gets to choose between the troll and the centaur, and he'll take the troll.
The cleave damage is also effective against Morphling, right? Because just any little bits of damage while he's full agility feel really nice.
Will hurt. And Fly is kind of moving into this middle lane with this net.
Swamp.
Oh. It's a short tornado there, yeah.
Little baby tornado there. It's a little cute tornado.
Well,
just a diddy one.
It's like one of those little dust devils, you know?
Toss
it's not a real tornado.
I thought this lane, did you think it was going to go better for Razor, Cap? It sounded like, I mean, right now it's pretty much dead even.
Yeah.
12-5 versus 11-6.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go better for Razor.
Maybe. Abed. I've been watching a little bit, doing some tricks, obviously. Still just tornadoes for range creeps, never gets one denied.
Oh.
Top lane, crit. Taking some damage, but Ramses will just say hello to him. Big body in the way.
I've seen Chuan miss a lot of CS unnecessarily.
Top lane again. Ramses now the one in trouble, but crit blows him up with the Ether Shock.
Yeah, both these side lanes are getting handled very nicely by EG.
You see the Juggernaut 19-10 at the top of the last hit deny board. And here comes the Centaurs coming in bottom. Gets to stomp off.
Nice success. And blocked off a little bit as well, but RTZ cannot proceed. Doesn't want to tank the tower too much.
Like it, no reason to be greedy. That's how you lose your already won lane. You dive a tower and you die. No need for that.
Earthshaker is supposed to do pretty well against Juggernaut too as a core. Because you can man fight him with the Enchant Totem like so many times. But Fly is having such a big impact in the lane.
And look at this, he has a spin up in 3. Doesn't look like he can dive the tower quite yet. But next time.
Next time.
He'll be ready.
Bounty rune time, and it looks like EG setting up for the 3.
They are. Fade, he's going uphill. Oh, the stun will be there, and yep, Fade will steal it. I like it. Nice teamwork bottom. Oh, but Fly is going to be able to actually steal the other one. Just runs past him. And a 2K lead, a very a very slow. This is much different than last game. There's a lot of kills early, and right now it's just 3-1. I guess it is only 5 minutes in, but it's a 2K lead for EG, a very solid lead.
That's big numbers early on.
Tips actually coming out from Ramses. He must be handling him up there. Pretty even actually. Mag versus Morph. But a rotation middle from both here. It's gonna be Fly and Crit actually going middle. Yo, what up, Razor? We're gonna hold you in place, and well, we're just gonna get a pretty free kill here. Tornado will scoop it up. You know, all these rotations just so successful. And we see the problem with this Winter Wyvern. Fly's been rotating with all these creeps. He gets a level 2 Winter Wyvern, can't rotate.
Oh, they've got to keep this up. You know, EG there playing incredibly tight, and that's what you got to do against an ES Morph. No slip-ups, no mistakes, any sort of, you know, you've got to be pressuring that base ASAP. You've got to close this game down before SCCC gets the chance to get those key items.
All right, Owen, you're the one that's saying it's an automatic good game. What item timing does the Morphling win this game? You've got the Aghanims, the Manta. What else do you need?
It's well, no. I mean,
No.
Ags, Manta, Ags, BKB, either of the two. I mean, as long as I'd say as long as SCCC has Ags before they lose a set of racks, they're going to be feeling fine.
Okay.
They're going to be feeling fine. If they start losing racks and EG's able to really speed it up, that's when, you know, it's got to be hats off to EG for beating one of the big old combos in the game.
Ramses needs to be a little bit careful here. Will be fine, just super harassing Morph under the tower.
My biggest concern is I don't usually see Morph lineups lose the laning phase this hard. They'll start losing like the 10 to 25 minute mark, like really hard, and then come back later on when they add the Aghanim Scepter, but this is already a tempo that nice chew by XXS.
They needed that. Just not dying there is what's needed. You're down 2K. You lose your core there.
Yeah.
RTZ is getting some damage on your tower, but you stay alive and you get a little experience. You do end up killing Fly.
Yeah, SCCC, I'm sure he's telling his boys, you know, you guys, you gotta stop feeding. You gotta slow it down. Because at the moment, yeah, EG they are perfectly playing these lanes.
Still a 2K lead. Middle. Abed has the urn, has the phase boost, can start roaming around really whenever he wants. Gonna get level 7 off this wave.
I don't think you're supposed to go 1-1-3 against Juggernaut, by the way, on Earthshaker. I think you're supposed to go 1-2-2. The second level Enchant Totem lets you man fight him a little bit more. And then 1-2-2 is also a build that secures range creep 100 to 0. 1-1-3 doesn't do that.
No, man, they are TPing a lot of heroes top. It's going to be a 2v3. They get the shackle off from SCC.
But the RP, it's the 3-man RP and a runaway, and in fact, a bit of a setup because RTZ's here and he's ready to start claiming the kills.
The stomp.
Cold Embrace will not save Baboka, and Fade's in trouble as well as EG. They are staying completely on the ball. Every single move is done.
SCC got caught by Abed in the back lines. He managed to get the tornado into Cold Snap, but fortunately SCC had enough magic wands charges that...
Oh, and bottom. They're now diving that. I love Ramses instantly TPs to save this tower. Abed's here as well.
Oh, no!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Which one is there? Does find Ramses on the wraparound, gets a good static link off, but a couple of hits will do it. Now they can turn towards Abed, collapsing in onto the Invoker. Got the Ghost Walk and will be able to run away. No catch or detection out. Aster getting a kill. Get some pressure onto the tower, some space themselves. Obviously up on the top half. EG will continue to finish off that tier 1.
Tier 1 for tier 1. I like it though. They do get Ramses. Almost get a second here. If they got Abed there, that would have been a great trade, but I think they're still happy with this.
RTC's so far ahead and he hasn't even hit Empower time yet. That's just purely off the laning phase. His current 1,000 net worth lead over second place Razor.
And he's going for the Yasha. So Yasha into Diffusal. We've seen that a little bit. Usually we've been seeing more just drums Diffusal, though. A lot of people have been skipping that Yasha early. Not Arteezy, though. So if you are Aster at this point, like, where are your rotations? Is it XX? Do you have to wait for the Blink Dagger? Does he just have to move around by himself? Because you have a Winter Wyvern and a Rubik, so your Winter Wyvern's not going to do much. Maybe your Rubik can make something happen, but he's only level 4 currently.
Yeah, I think you need more time. Because Racer also went the maxed out unstable current build, which makes him a pretty proficient jungler.
Yeah.
So just try and protect your towers. They should not be letting mid fall here.
And there will be the glyph, but
really important because you need to buy a lot of time for Morphling Shaker. So the longer your mid tower stays alive, the better.
They're all here from EG, literally all 5 of them. 4 here from the Dire.
Trance trying to go in. You also had the Wyvern come forward, but he instantly got a Hex, so there was no ult, nothing thrown out by Fade. A very awkward attempt to try and make a fight happen around that tower that was already dead.
You know what's
just
weird
a little
about
too
that?
late.
Yo, Bounty. It's weird.
Got it.
You know what's weird about that is they have Rubik, Wyvern, and Razor,
And they can't get the creeps.
and they can't kill the creeps. You need to be there in time, spam your spells, you kill the creep wave, and you could do it from really long distance. You kill the creep wave, then the tower starts hitting the siege wagon, and you don't lose that tower very quickly. And EG in turn, what they would have to do is, well, they don't want to lose their siege wagon, so somebody would tank the tower. And then that gives you an opportunity.
Chip
Maybe somebody
damage
gets a little bit low, you force them back. But they just didn't get set up in time. They just didn't, I don't know, didn't expect EG to show up with their full 5-man or what. But.
And now EG's just going to be farming. This is where they like to be. We always talk about it, just their course. They're always going to be farming. You want it. It obviously leaves them susceptible to these solo pickoffs, but because that middle and top tower are down, there's just really nowhere for Dire to start these fights. It's crazy how much just taking an early middle tower does for you.
I want to see a Slacks, or actually BTS one, a parody with EG of Glengarry, Glen Ross, ABC, ABF, always be farming.
What's that?
It's like Gary Busey or who?
What? That's a classic movie.
Glenn Ross?
Glengarry, Glen Ross.
I've never heard of it.
What?
All right, production, you guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Isn't that a type of whiskey?
Yeah, I love Glenn Livett.
All right, I need some other co-casters here. Jesus. Wait, what do you guys want to sit in for
Oh,
Grant?
there's an ulti bottom by the Juggernaut.
But-
He gets a solo kill on Razor. Not solo, because it's a 3-on-1, but they get it. Crit goes down, but they get the Razor. Arteezy empowered. He's got another Blade of Alacrity. He's got a Yash. I don't know. They just... You've got this Morphe, yes, but you've got an empowered Juggernaut who is not being threatened at all.
No, like
One
Arteezy's just staying far ahead of the gang, and if they keep these pushes up, EG, they're as I say, they're hitting the timings that is definitely going to be making Aster feeling a little hot under the collar. SCCC is slowly finding the farm, but it is slow. They do need time, and EG is certainly playing in a way where they are showing that they are not willing at all to give Aster that time or place.
Oh, Abed's just being such a jerk. He's not killing people, but he is burning out all their mana. And what he's doing is really killing the effectiveness of these heroes to be able to split push, right? Like these heroes like Wyvern and Rubik who can just burst down waves really quickly. That would create space for the Morphling to hit more neutrals. But having this Quaswex Invoker run around the map, it's being very disruptive to that. And EG is actually getting a lot of map control as a result.
We have the Blink Dagger now, so it's Phase Boots, Bracer, Blink, Earthshaker. He is the man with the plan now. He's got to make something happen, whether it's a counter-initiate or a full-on initiate. We'll see. Will be the rune up top. Magnus called it wrong. Fly level 7. I mean, besides the Morphling obviously getting his items, what other items you got? The Earthshaker has his item now. What does this Razor need to get? He's going for, is it just like Yule's BKB? And he just has to make space? Razor's not one of those guys who's like, oh, I got this item, let's go own. Big fight though.
Oh.
And solo pickup it looks like. Will be a nice one though, it's Abed.
I mean, that way, because Abed, he was doing exactly what he was doing. He's just poking at the morph, burning his mana. This time, they
They're
get
ready.
that revenge, yeah. And do end up giving SCCC a nice little bit of a cash bonus. So Abed, he's got to be a little careful how he pokes like that. Obviously, that has the opposite result to what he was going for.
Now, bounty runes will spawn. Will be 2 for 2. Both just take the 2 on their side of the map. Magnus gets his level 10. And it's a 5K lead, just slowly but surely. Morphling is getting a little farm, but this Juggernaut farming so much quicker with the power. A full Diffusal Yash, a double Wraith phase
My
boots.
goodness. I mean, this is what RTZ plus in power equals. This is the farm speed that you can expect to see.
With the level 2 ulti, yeah. I'm pretty sure just most people die unless this Winter Wyvern gets that Cold Embrace off, which is a, pretty good counter. Success. Blinks forward, but it's just the illusions of Juggernaut now. And then SCC, he has to be so annoyed. Just anywhere he goes, he's just being followed. He never has mana. I just keep looking at him. He has like a Clarity and 100 mana. He's just like, please, man. Yeah. Somebody stop.
I mean, you just see, how cautiously he is playing. And sure, his farm, it's taking him time, but he hasn't died. SCCC, for all the pressure that there is, he's not getting caught out entirely. Sure, he's being sort of shoved and pushed around the map and forced into certain areas, but he's making sure he's still out there and he's still slowly getting in the goal. But this is the scary thing. It's 16 minutes in, EG's ready to pressure your base. And as I say, if you start losing racks and you're not quite there as the Morphling, that's when you start to get nervous as Aster.
They got to be in front of these pushes a little bit faster. Like, they need Fade to be able to have Arctic Burn to deal with the healing ward when it's up. They need to be spamming spells as the creep wave comes in. This is, if they lose an early tier 3, then that just kills this game, I think, for Aster. Because then they lose their shrines, and losing your shrines mean you lose all those safe farming areas for the Morphling.
Scary stuff. Panta next for the Juggernaut. Let's see. Let's give our Morphling update. Has a Yasha flying out. So you get that Yasha, you probably... Do you think you go Ags before the Manta, right? Or are you
going
forced
for
to
it?
go Manta?
He might want to... I mean, you mentioned the Manta earlier. I think you might be right because of the Spirit Vessel.
They don't want a team fight, I don't think. I think they needed like more of a pickoff. They needed to put the fear of God into Abed and force him to stop playing so carefree. Okay.
Doesn't look like they will take that fight. Crit just TP's bottom. He's like, all right, I'll defend this, get some free farm. Why not?
And, EG, they've got to be very smart and sort of quick with how they do go for the pushes, because we've seen so far there's been the pressure on SCCC pushing him around the map as the Morph. But when they do go for those 5-man sieges onto the high ground, as long as the rest of the team can keep it clear, the whole map's there for SCCC to go out and find farm, knowing that EG is going to be outside his base and not looking for him across the map.
And all right. There's going to be a 5-on-5 going down this jungle, possibly. They're all standing around. Neither one really wants to initiate this fight, though. Fly's just going to counter the ward. Sentry goes down, but he gets the ward. He is in a little trouble now. Cold Snap to stop the Static Link. And they're just going to go into Roche. Gigantic Piggy.
I think unlikely that Aster can really think about taking a fight here, particularly with the wards dropped down there. EG's going to be allowed to have this.
Seems that way, at least. Dire has to know it's up. You obviously do have the blink from Earthshaker.
I mean, you could go for steal.
Yep.
Yeah.
You do. I mean, you have an Earthshaker, you have a Winter Wyvern.
I
mean,
you're scared, though.
If they're not going to contest it, they need to be pushing in mid and pushing up bottom lane right now. Like, they need to get, like, a little bit of map control in exchange for this.
Yep. Oh, and they get the sheep on the high ground. There's going to be a tornado as well. That's a Wyvern kill, plus the Roche. And just like that, 2K more gold lead now. And guess what? I have a feeling we're going to see a high ground push here in about 20 minutes.
It's
for sure.
Again, continuing to just hit every single timing that EG knows they need to.
And there's going to be, it's a pipe and it's going to be a pipe on Ramses and a full Manta and 100 gold from Arteezy. This is scary. They're hitting everything. Rubik will steal the healing ward. See you later, Tier 2 tower. They are going to push the high ground. I like it. Fly cutting the creep wave top as well with the Satyr creep. And everyone's going top. They're like, hey, we've already taken it down to 50%. Let's just go push in there.
5 seconds for the wards.
Yep. Doesn't look like they want to drop them here, though. With no creep wave, it's tough. And as you said, that's what they're doing now. They're split pushing out top. The Morphling's bottom, getting his free farm. They are TPing some heroes down. They have to know something's up. And SCC will just be able to back it up. Bounty runes will spawn, and it's going to be...
All 4.
Maybe. The Rubik's going to go for the steal, and we'll get it.
All right.
Thank you. And runs on out of here. A mildly slow-paced game. It's 9-5. I mean, it's a Mag Jug versus a Morphling Earthshaker. It might pick up if this Morphling comes online. But if the Morphling doesn't get this Ags, this Manta together,
did he
they're
buy
really
the,
all in.
He's not. But yeah, because I do want to see. Is he going to invest in finishing the Manta, or yeah? Okay, so he just definitely. He's wanting to get the Manta done.
Spirit
Safety precaution, yeah. And then he'll start on the road to the Aghanim.
Oh, loses almost all his mana on this Razor. Has some nice mana regen from the Yules, obviously. Here comes Fly solo down bottom. I don't think you can do much to him yet. Just scare him off. I mean, if you're EG, are you on like a little? I mean, you have a Mag Jug, but are you on a timer versus Earthshaker Morphling?
I mean, if you ask me, I would say absolutely.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
there is a timer.
You think second row?
I can't really give you exact numbers, but I mean, the timer is when he has the Ags. Then, you know, when he has Ags Manta, that's when the fun begins for Aster.
You are on a timer for sure. Evil geniuses in the position that they are in are not on. Like, they've got a lot of room to work with.
It's a long timer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like at the moment, EG is definitely in the safe place. They've done it. They've not made any mistakes so far this game.
As long as they don't throw on the high ground, I think they've won this game. So they just have to continue to play very cleanly. Don't rush the high ground push. Keep on trying to get picks. Just wait for the opportunity to present itself. Eventually, you're going to find enough picks like this. You know, if you found the Morphling instead, in that situation, boom, you can go high ground immediately afterwards. Not sure if just a Rubik is good enough. We'll see.
I like Ramses. He immediately runs to tier 3 and just starts bopping it. Wards go down.
Another glyph pops.
Arteezy can't get around. It's a nice Fisher. Slowing down this push quite a bit, actually. And yeah, I like the static link.
All right. Slam down onto Ramses. It's not going to be enough, with that pipe. He has the resistance to walk off that initial jump. And with the healing ward, the heals, he's back up to full, and now Chuan is in trouble. The Omni Slash is out. Bouncing between the Cold Embrace will be there. Arteezy pretty deep, but he's feeling confident, knows that he's incredibly strong with the Jug. The curse is out onto Ramses. Ramses will get brought down to half HP by his teammate. Arteezy and the gang ready to look for the racks now. SCCC has turned up to try and help hold. Has also managed to take control and get their own healing ward out. Keep them topped up and ready to keep this push at bay. Slam, obviously already used, but you try to do the enchant totem to hold him in. It's not quite quick enough. The Splinter Blast, though, actually comes in after Blade Fury. He could have maybe walked back into that during Blade Fury, but maybe not too fussed with losing the Aegis either way there. Arteezy, they already managed to poke quite a bit out of Aster, and they keep that lead.
What am I watching? His Manta Style recipe? Okay, he went Scotty and locked his... the Manta Style recipe is still just on the ground.
But where did he put it?
So he decided against Manta for Scotty. So
yeah. I mean, I guess there's really nothing.
He had Manta and then broke it apart. Oh, okay, sorry. I lost track. I do like that EG. I thought they were throwing a little bit when they tried to push for Raxes like that. Like, just almost every single team nowadays, they take a tier 3, they immediately back up. Because Shrines is so important to take, so you don't want to risk pushing for Raxes. If you push for Raxes, the enemy team's definitely going to fight you, and they're going to use buybacks to win that fight, and then you're not going to be able to take Shrines, and you're not going to get that critical map control that you would have gotten otherwise. EG just needs to maintain control of the map.
What's the more fighting status at the moment?
He's getting there.
What we got?
He's about 2,000. He's getting there. 2,400 away.
That timer is certainly ticking. No racks lost yet.
They are losing that shrine right now. And Arteezy, guess what? He has a bottled up DD rune from Ramses, so he's ready to do some damage. But Morphling, as you said, Morphling is level 16, and the Jug is barely about to be level 15. So the Morphling winning the experience battle as well. We did see him buy tomes, which pretty rare on fours. And
BKB is up on Chuan.
Phage is dead here. Right click down with the DD.
Shadow Shop's going to try and catch him as they retreat back, and he managed to get the shackles on Chuan, but now he's going to die. No save because the Winter Wyvern's dead. Arteezy's free to be able to Omni Slash down the Razor. That's unfortunate because he just bought out his BKB. He doesn't have buyback.
And Wyvern actually buying back. He was only dead for 15 more seconds.
Yeah, that's
that's not a value buyback, I don't feel.
It has to like kind of give away
the
that Razor doesn't have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're that cautious about it, man. It's now 10K lead. They are gonna get the hold. It's a pretty long time. Arteezy. Whoa. I don't know about that ulti. Might be Earthshaker. They're gonna hold him in place, but look at the healing ward. Micron back. He ain't losing it. And he just runs straight at. I like.
Now those ults are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been a cool play if they had Morphling there. Somebody with actual damage, but
they just are going to lose a full set of racks without being able to do anything. SCC middle lane, 1,400 away now.
It's getting close.
There we go, initiation again. God, how annoying if you're like this Razor or Morph every time versus Invoker. Just fold to 0 mana like that.
One range barracks isn't that big of a deal.
Here we go, Crit goes for the solo kill. Let's do it.
He
tried.
He already got the shrink.
He tried. Yeah, he tried.
Oh,
maybe that was the rest of the team. He's got, yeah.
Here comes your shaker, though.
Yep.
They get the kill on Crit. He
And they
kind
get
of
him out.
died to Illusion.
300 gold away, Grant.
He's there.
Oh.
It doesn't just automatically become an auto win,
It
right?
does. You buy that item, Gaben starts giving out the MMR.
Damn. Cab, how
Giving
do you
out the
feel?
win.
Ding, 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 ding.
How do you feel about
The
it?
game ends.
If he gets
Ancient
it,
Falls on a Radiant side.
he'll get it in what, this next like 2 minutes? I mean, Juggernaut's still the most powerful here on the map, or it does the Morphle just instantly
my
beat
sweet
him?
summer, Grant.
Yeah, Cat, please.
No, I want to have Owen keep going, waxing eloquent about Morphling.
So what happens if the Morphling loses? What happens?
What do you mean? What happens?
Well,
I mean,
how do you
hopefully
feel?
they'll patch the game and buff Morphling. I mean, this is meant to guarantee you a win. What's going on?
Ooh, the smoke. No ulti still for me yet.
The follow-up Fisher. Keep him chain stun. Keep him chain stun. A beautiful Winter's Curse in the back line to make sure there's no interception. And just like that, Arteezy's dead.
My God, you were right.
I've enjoyed watching this game of Dota 2, haven't we? It's been a great game. EG, they tried really, really hard. I do want to give it to them for that. They tried their best. They really did. And hats off to them for their 27-minute attempt. They didn't quite do it, though.
They only got the ranged racks, and you were right, just like that. And that also, I mean, shout to Bobica there, right? For getting the steal on the shackles, really the big reason they got that kill.
Yeah.
Well done. Still a 6K lead for EG now, so you just saw what happened. This Morphling is officially beast mode. Do you just group up as 5? I mean, what do you actually do now as EG?
Group up as 5, talk about what you're going to draft next game, huddle up.
And watch the Earthshaker jump around. Or I should say the Morphling.
Like, I think one of the bigger problems I see is that this is kind of a solo core Juggernaut because Invoker's pretty far behind in experience because he went across Wex build, he didn't go Midas, so
roamed around.
You know, he doesn't have those higher levels of Exort to really threaten.
Oh. Nice 4-step away from that EMP. Gonna get the lift and a steal, an EMP. Doesn't look like he cares.
I like that though. Bobica just doing the spiteful, you know, middle finger as he's going down. Like, screw you. How about you take some mana burn for once? You know?
Oh, and they have to buy back. Roshan below 40% here.
Okay. I think the game is going to be decided by this Rosh.
Let's see. You've got the double Earthshaker right now.
Does Morph have buyback? He does?
He does.
BKB is like really where Morphling Shaker with Aghanim Scepter becomes broke. Right now it's just broke, you know?
Not Omega broke.
Yeah, not broke.
Not broke to the 3rd power.
Yeah. It really is exponential. You know, like you get these items, he becomes exponentially stronger.
That's the only word I could use to like describe it myself.
Yeah. Next big one was to level 20, of course, getting the 100% uptime.
Yeah.
You just become the Shaker. You are the Shaker then. forever, 100% of the time.
Arteezy's going back in. Looks like he wants to try to do it. He was smoked up, so they don't have vision of this currently. Who can give him some vision here? The Razor's going to look to do it. Maybe? No?
Maybe fades? Flies, gives it a little flyby action?
Okay, here we go. He's running in now. You got to watch out. Ooh, I love the stun as well. And now Arteezy. Nice skewer out.
Okay, but Roshan's not really low enough. He's still committing for it, but that just means they're going to lose Ramses at the bat, and they can still get inside the pit.
They do, and he gets the stun.
See what SCC can do. He's got to be a little careful. Waveform's out. Poker getting low. Fly will be able to finish it with the impetus. BKB popped by Chuan. There's the Hex and the ward's down, but Strength Morph is there.
Nice
can they kill them? Can they kill them all?
God.
They're trying them, but no. Off he goes, but the impetus is not enough. SCC will be able to shift back into the Morph form. Chuan getting nuked down low. Another Hex from Crit. He's doing his best to hold them down, and they do get the double.
Fade looking at the Roche. She's like, oh, it's low. Oh, I'm low. Oh, I'm dead. Whoopsie doodle.
That will be Roche for EG.
Yeah, well,
They got it.
Well, oh, and now we're contradicting because Cap said the game's decided here. EG won it, but you said this Morphling cannot lose.
Cannot lose.
Are you saying Cap's dumb?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is going to be a learning experience for everybody who thinks that EG still has a chance.
Okay.
I think Aster wins when SCC has BKB and buyback.
Okay. What if they lose all their axes?
Well, then they still have a chance.
Okay. I mean,
Because it's a shake or morph.
It is shake or morph. One must not ever think it's bad.
Never give up. Never surrender.
There goes the melee axe finally. It is slow. I mean, he did go this kind of weird. I mean, that's not a weird build. It's pretty standard with the Scotty, but you don't do much building damage. You really don't, unless you're Alacrity like he is now. Don't get another tier 3. They are just trying, slowly bringing it down. Whittling, one might say.
They've just got to be so careful, EG.
Yeah, it is. It really
there's
is one
still
fight.
a 0.01% chance for them. I'll give them that. There's
Okay.
still, but they have to.
If you want to lock
So
it in
careful.
all the way, you want to go broke to the 5th power, Grant, you know what that is?
Yeah.
That's Earthshaker having Aghanim Scepter in level 20. The double long-range fissures,
Oh, yeah.
that initiation's insane. Then you get 2 heroes jumping in with enchant totems, chain stunning you.
Making you feel real bad.
That's broke.
And we see both teams just playing as 5 right now. They know one pickoff could be the game.
There is not a whole lot of buybacks on either side right now.
Yeah. 2 4-staffs on EG's side. What does Aster have on their supports? That's the big thing. You've got an Aether Lens winner, Wyvern. Rubik has a 4-staff himself, going for a gem next. Just has a casual Ring of Health. And EG, they will just farm up this triangle, slowly suffocate, try to suffocate Aster, but with that Earthshaker Morphling, he can always play a little outside the map.
There's still, of course, a bit of time with the Aegis to play with. Oh, and Arteezy. She's still in the hands of Ramses.
Once again, Arteezy, he still doesn't have the most damage, but they find one. Oh, man, he's going to have to
Oh,
follow
the 2-man
BKB,
Fisher!
right?
He's hit with the Hex.
2-man Fisher!
They get the Hex onto the Morph, the Shackles as well. They focus him down, but now the BKB comes out. SCCC will be fine. XXS backs him up, gets the stun off. The Echo Sam's down. They've lost the Shaman. They'll turn their attention now over towards Ramses. Ramses pops the cheese, but they're chasing out the Magnus on the backline. Chuan will fall to Arteezy. Ramses gets the ult off in time. He's still alive here. They didn't quite get him. Hex as well. They're holding back the Mort. They're holding back the Shaker. Shackles out. They've locked him down. He's got no BKB. At the same time, Arteezy still continues to chase on the side. SCCC, he's cold snap. Jump away. Keeps him fine. Just kiting them out. Inside the base, Fade did manage to get back towards the top.
Oh, and he kills the ward. So wait, Fly's going up top.
He's hunting for it.
He thought about it.
He did.
Wow. That fight was very long and drawn out. So Crit, he dies and buys back. On the other side, Razor got full ulted by the Juggernaut, but just Yules it off. And the plus side there, but the tier 3 isn't. Nice Manta dodge of the Enchant Totem. Classic Arteezy.
They're getting a Rax here.
Burn XXS's mana. He's kind of got to go back and get some.
Abed.
Not bad. It's dead.
That's one gone. Over towards Arteezy. He's blocked by the Fisher. Still has that Aegis. A buyback's going to come out from Abed. He knows that he needs to get over and try and help Arteezy. Arteezy's going to turn towards Baboka, but the lockdown's there. Arteezy is dead the once.
Uh-oh.
He has no spin. Oh, wait, he does. Never mind.
Jebaited.
He went for the Winter's Curse.
He did. There was nothing else to pierce that magic immunity, though.
Oh, but can you run away fast enough?
They're
Spoiler,
trying.
you can't. You can't run from Morphling Shaker. Infinite chase.
It seems
SEC,
they are
go
running
for it.
away.
Go. Keep going.
I guess Cold Snap's pretty decent against it. The one thing that maybe stops it.
Arteezy got to join him again, so.
All right, so you clean up all the tier 3s. You get the melee racks bottom as well. There are 3 Raxes standing. We are seeing the Morphling more and more online. Almost has the shotgun.
Oh, boy.
How's old Razor doing? Level 20, has the 10 armor talent now, so that's
With
super
the
high
casual
for him.
plate mail, yeah.
He did what he spent out on buyback just in that last fight, of course. So.
Jug gets his 10 armor, though, so that's
Yeah.
nice for him against the Morph, but I don't know if it changes him getting bursted, chain stunned, rather.
And he's going Butterfly. He just bought most of it out except for that quarterstaff, so we might be waiting for the third Roche plus a Butterfly, you think?
Yeah.
It feels like, I mean, I guess EG could pressure uphill. Would it be a wise decision, though? We'll see. Doesn't seem like they want to.
What's nice about it is they do have like a lot of counter initiation when they try and go for the Jug on the front lines, right? Like this tornado always being thrown out is super disruptive. It's very similar to like the Ice Path idea from Jakiro, is that you know where they're gonna go, you can stop that chain stun pretty easily. You've got Ramsey's always ready to go with the BKB Blink RP. You get the right kind of RP with the empowered Juggernaut Omni Slashing, you will always be able to win a fight, I think. There's always that possibility.
Very curious to see what EG does here. Roshan cannot spawn for 1 minute 40 seconds. Arteezy will just spin away. It seems they do just want to kind of sit back, wait for that third Roche, but
Yeah.
Aster says, no. We got to make something happen. Let's smoke up. Who can we find? What can we find?
Oh, his illusions got stunned.
And
He
he
should
saw
know.
blue ping. Blue
Oh,
didn't
quick
ping
with
it.
the Blade Fury.
Yeah.
Haster in as well. Should keep Ramsey safe. As long as he doesn't get fished,
Whoa.
he won't. XXS doesn't quite manage to grab him. You see the chase down onto
Whoa.
Crit. Oh, he turns with a quick hex. Crit, he's running. Won't be able to get himself away from the slap of XXS. Up to the high ground they go. The foul flies well. RP is there. He's trying to help out. Flies fully loaded. The stolen RP, though, holds down Ramsey through his BKB. Jump forward. They're looking to try and get these kills now. Aster, SCCC, can he go to work and get the clean up? Trance the focus, though. The BKB won't save him, but XXS's Echo Sound will. Holds down Arteezy for a little bit of time. Still, though, SCCC, he's just picking them off one by one
The
by
bottom racks,
one.
though, they're going to lose it.
No, that's true.
Slowly, they are getting these megas on EG, but they lost 4 heroes for a Ranger. That was a...
Dude, Arteezy's got to be careful. I'm not sure why he's getting close to these guys. He's just going to get chain stunned now.
Well, that little gap.
Ooh. He has a Lincoln's in 2.
Well, you're
There's
not getting
no
away
way.
from this.
That's a yikes for me, dog.
Yeah, that's a mega yikes.
That was the Rubik stole the RP
Yep.
and RP'd the Jug out of his ulti, right? That's what happened, I believe.
But you can't RP the Jug out, Zoe, can you?
I thought that's what he did. Isn't that how it works?
Maybe
I'm just
extended.
insane.
No, I don't think you can RP him out.
Okay, if you're sure, Owen.
I'm pretty sure about you, right? Cap, you can't RP a Jug out of his ult, can you?
This is actually one of those.
I'm going to go
like,
out on a
big
lim
no
and say
slow.
you definitely can't.
I
Like, I don't think anything pulls
do
Jug
not
out of his ult.
listen to him.
Like, unless he runs out of targets to hit.
You know what, guys? I just appreciate the fact that we cover an esport where there is no shame in not knowing these mechanics because it is such a
little
complex
shame for
game,
you.
you know?
Whatever. No, it's true. It is true. No, I mean Arteezy's ult, like that looked like it was a guaranteed double kill, right? He got the Magnus ulti on 2 of them, and then they were there. But then the RP gets stolen, it hits 2 people, the Juggernaut's ulti doesn't really do anything, and then all of a sudden this Earthshaker's just bouncing, or the Morphling, he's doing Morphling Earthshaker things, bouncing around, being annoying as hell, killing all your supports in 1 hit.
We haven't talked about this, but SCC did go for the waveform attack rather than the CDR.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody do that when they have Morph Shaker.
I mean,
I don't think. I'm not.
Well, I gotta say, as a scrub,
expert.
when I play, Dota Plus does recommend getting the waveform attacks target, and you don't need the 15% cooldown reduction for it to be 100% uptime on the morphing. But sure, obviously, the 15%, you've got a lot of cooldowns you're working with.
Stuff,
but no, I think for the most part, like waveform attacks target is still really good because most of the time you're jumping in with that play, you're going in with the first hit, you're heavily morphed into Agi, so if you get the waveform through a few heroes, you still pack an incredible punch. Even without the buff.
The smoke gank here. All of them are going downhill. EG stalking them.
Catch the back line first. That would be really big if they could kill the Wyvern.
See what they can get.
The Wyvern, the Rubik.
I mean, that's
they
the
know now.
SCCT's popped the BKB quite early.
Yes.
He's not found any kills yet. Finally gets crit. Up he jumps. He's got eyes on Arbed. Arbed will manage to get the tornado out, but the chain stuns are going to be there from XXS. It's 2 more kills for the Morph. Fly will not be able to get out either as XXS is able to jump in, hold him in position. It is a triple kill for SCCC. And this game has now gone into the plus for Aster in the gold department.
Welcome
and
to the ES Morph.
Welcome to my nightmare.
Yeah.
This is what I warned you kids at home about.
You think you can beat Morphling Shaker.
Yeah.
You do not ban Morphling Shaker.
Okay.
As I said, the EG, they really did do, they had a great approach to it. Like, considering the opening they had with the Mag Jug and then what they could do from there on out, like, they came very, very close. And maybe...
Oh, Bobica did not catch that
one. Oh my, but there's the Yules again. And he just jumps away, and he stole the Omni Slash.
Oh, the Manta dodge of the Omni Slash, though. They are surrounding Arteezy, though, and Arteezy will abruptly die. He's dead. Roshan is there for Aster to now finish off.
Dude, he has not gotten a good Omni Slash off in like 40 minutes. These Yules, the just Earthshaker jumping, it feels like Arteezy can't do anything but run now. And when your Juggernaut's forced to run away at the first sign of a static link or a stun, it does not feel good. So what are we thinking?
Oh, actually, do we have Dota Plus on this piece? Can we see, what does Gaben think of the ES Morph? Is this 100%? How confident was he?
Gaben doesn't understand.
He doesn't know. Gaben doesn't know. This is why it's in the game.
Yep.
They don't realize. They're like, yeah, this is still 80% for EG. What are you on about?
They laugh. He doesn't
know.
And we are going to see him. They're TPing in, and uh-oh. They're moving around. They're looking for blood. Crit might just get one shot over here. Oh, God, he's dead. He's just dead. They have found him. My God. They have found him.
Come on and slam.
He's just dead for 60. You just know when Crit died, they're like, this is stupid. Why didn't we ban this? What the hell are we doing? Almost a full Lotus Orb. Not really. Lotus Orb going up on the Rubik, though. What other items are coming up? Any big ones on anyone? What are the game changers now? A Sheepstick on Invoker will be nice, obviously. Nothing really on Dire's side. They're just going for multiple Lotuses. A Heart on Razor. Satanic on the Morphling makes him unkillable pretty much.
I think G needs to find a way to like sneak Megas. That's like the play right now. You gotta sneak Megas and then just become a war of attrition.
I agree. I don't think you cannot face them all. You've got to play around them somehow. It's not easy.
Especially if it's a Satanic and killing all these towers. He's now about 20 gold off. Abed is trying to just cut the creep wave middle. Will be able to kill all the creeps but one.
Yeah, but they got to kill this Razor in the side lane. That's where Crit, he's going to come up.
45-minute bounty
kill the Razor and then push in this bottom lane again.
Abed will just steal the rune. It's an AK lead for Aster, just like this. Earth Shaker Morphling. There's not much they can do against it now.
Okay, level 20 Invoker. That's a big pickup. Doesn't have the max level to Vexort though, so it doesn't feel that good.
And they're just pushing into the base now. Look at the damage being done. Oh, glyph it up. He just tries to bring down this tier 3 tower. Slowly but surely. Not even that slowly, just surely.
Who's Shirley?
Oh, this Morphling. There's going to be a skewer back, though.
Oh.
Into the Hex, but an instant ulti. Coming out from the Winter Wyvern, they both get tornadoed.
Got the chain control it with the fishes. SCC's in. Ramses does get the RP off.
SCC almost
Oh,
died with
but
the
again,
RP.
he's stolen RP. How many times has this Rubik stolen RP? He's got it every time. Ramses is dead without buyback. EG are getting forced back to the fountain. His top racks will fall. Crypt will buy back, but not a lot they can do to stop this rack from going down. Another Hex onto SCCC. They'll try again. Arteezy's on top of him. They're burning his mana. Of course, SCCC still with the Aegis to rely on. And a BKB that he hasn't needed to pop as of yet.
And he eats the cheese. Morphling is ready to go back in.
And he jumps.
Yo!
And they go onto Arbed. Arbed, he's got buyback. He is going to need to use it if they want to try and stand a chance. I mean, who am I kidding? There's no chance. Let's see, Ace Shackle. Morphling, ladies and gentlemen. Got the shackles. And instantly, XX is there to cover him. Get the shackles cancelled. SCCC claims the life of Crit. The stolen shackles from Baboka, who's continued to have some phenomenal steals this game. Lock him down, slams out onto Arteezy. They're bringing him low. Arteezy trying his best to fight back. The Linkers is popped. SCCC will get killed the once. They've killed him the once.
Oh, the static link. He has stolen so much damage.
His Aegis gone. Sunstrike down to Fade. Not enough to finish him off. A second Rax will now start to fall to the power of SCCC. Arteezy desperately trying to step forward. A forced up will get him out the way of the combo. We're back onto Chuan, pots the BKB and will run away. Alright, will not live through that one hit of the Morphling. It's Arteezy continually just getting controlled up now. Jumped in upon. Will Manta his way over the Fissure there. Wow.
Okay.
Now
They can't go for Megas, so... Dude, I'm telling you, I really think Abed needed to make a play.
You gotta go for the rat play.
I think you
Like
had to go for the rat play.
Go for TP bottom. They had creeps in there. Maybe Crit as well, but Crit was dead that whole time. And man, stolen RP, what, I think 4 fights in a row now. Just
He's getting every...
the counter initiations, right? It feels like it's, I mean, the Earthshaker Morphling are obviously like winning the game, but the saves coming out from Fade as well as the Rubik, just, he knows he can play with no fear now on this Morphling.
Just imagine if, like, Abed stayed at bottom, and he just sneaks into the base as the creeps back over that backdoor protection line, and Arteezy buys Boots of Travel. He summons the Forge Spirit, he TPs in, they really quickly bang, 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 try and bang out the racks real quickly. At very least, it would force out, you know,
stuff.
it would force out Glyph TP, and you would just spin TP back with TP Scroll. Like, they had to do some crazy shenanigans like this, because Man Fight, you're just watching this. It's like, you know, we're getting hype about them almost killing Morphling once when he has Aegis, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, but what about this Nullifier and Arteezy? He picks it up. Is this possibility of some sort of Morphling shutdown?
I mean, it's big, because, you know, E-Blade, Satanic, BKB, and Manta are all, like, Omni-slash killers at this point. Like, one Enchant Totem Satanic hit heals up SCC's Morphling to full.
And they already, look at, they're already TPing back. They're like, yeah, we're definitely not getting Mega'd here. We're going back nice and early. Roshan may respawn in a minute 20. It'll be number 4, so Earthshaker almost has a full heart as well now, and level 25. What do you go in this game? Do you go in the Magic Resist, or do you just go for the 2-second Enchant Totem?
I think whenever I have Aghanim Scepter, I go to 2-second.
Morphling gets out of there. And I think the craziest part is this Jug's only level, this is a empowered Jug, he's only level 22. at 50 minutes in. They're just missing a lot of experience.
Yeah, it's just because they've had to play like the entire game as a team, you know, which was their way to sort of that one little chance of maybe closing the game up in time. But obviously at this point, it's a struggle. It's a big old struggle.
You see the experience in gold all dipping 20,000, 30,000. Win probability finally in Dire's side. They're smoked up. EG, they realize this just could be it.
Good positioning, though.
Let's see.
They're hoping that Aster makes some sort of error here.
And we're going to know the Roche timer in about 1 second. Oh my goodness, it's quick. It's already spawning in 2 seconds. I don't know who that favors. I really don't. I think it's just Roche. They are losing tier 4s to Morphling Illusions, but okay.
So Arteezy is the one hero with buyback. So he's got to position himself pretty aggressively. They still have their shrine up, so he needs to be the one to force out some sort of spells and positioning out of Aster. Die. Buyback TP in. Hopefully with a RP Omni Slash they can kill something.
Well, now both teams
never
know
mind.
Roche.
Got BKB.
Yep, both teams know Roche is up now too. Earthshaker jumps in.
Well, at least he's got 10 seconds of not being chain stunned. Add another 5 from the Blade Fury.
But if you're Blade Flurry and you're not doing much damage, is the problem.
Well, it almost chains up, actually. You Blade Fury first, and then you BKB, and then there's a 3-second downtimer until you Blade Fury again.
Well, look at he's spinning. Oh, they want the rune. It'll be an illusion rune. I love it. If it's like a double damage rune, that's like, it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
But it won't be. It's going to be bottom. There's an arcane. They're like, please be a double damage. And it's not.
Arcane for Morphling, that's not too bad either.
Yeah. No, he doesn't need more damage, you know.
He always can use more damage, my friend. I don't know if you've played Morphling or Shaker. You always want more.
Hitting for 1,500 damage
is that it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Is that it? Scrub.
You're not one-shotting Juggernaut? Please.
Did I hear a squeak?
Now this Roche. It's just chilling. It has both. You see the Aghanim's Blessing, Refresher Shard as well. You got an Earthshaker on one side, double ulti's good. You got double RP on the other, or double Shadow Shaman wards at this point in the game. Can be one of the ways.
Why are they XDing each other?
Who XD'd first?
SCC XD'd.
And then Tips came out.
From Abed.
I was going to say that's a bit. Yeah, I mean, you pick Earthshaker Morph. If you start all chatting, that's a bit of a yikes. I'll be honest. Yeah.
Great tornado.
He has BKB and Gem. Is he gonna pop any items, any abilities on Ramses?
They're trying. BKB's pop Ramses. He's hiding.
The Shadow Amulet.
Still just dismantling them
okay.
piece by piece. Ramses does have the pipe, but they got the Hex, the Omni Slash. Cold Embrace. Cataclysm's down, but X gets in mid. They get the RPs, the three of them.
Jugs on the other
side. They got a follow damage. No screw over the Fissure. Slams down. They're focusing the jug, but Arteezy's got the Blade Fury. SCCC will jump away. Looks towards Fly. Tag team there from XXS, and he comes in and helps get the kill. It's a triple kill for SCCC. Ultra kill for SCCC. The Fissure's out. Over he comes. Rampage. Double Rampage.
And GG called.
It's
welcome to hell.
Welcome
to hell, my friend. Earthshaker Morphling. And honestly,
we warned you. We warned you guys at home. We did warn you.
I do want to say, though, I mean, besides those two, Fade on this Winter Wyvern, again, every single time they wanted an ulti, an Omni Slash, anything, he's just there. Cold Embrace in your face. Boom. Ulti on the spinning Juggernaut. Fade played amazingly, and EG, they were up a lot. Experience, they were up a lot of gold, and it just doesn't matter. Right when you get those items, you said it, Owen. I mean, I'm sure people were with me,
I bet people
doubting
watching
you a little
what's
bit.
This guy, this EG hater, what's he on about? They're winning, they're destroying. I'm like, you don't know. They don't know. I mean, there's some people in the chat that know, and there's some people in the chat that didn't know.
So, like,
now they know.
I mean, you just got Earthshaker Morphling in the second phase. You had 5 bans. You didn't ban any of them.
I mean,
it is a little on you, obviously.
And to
a
give,
lot on you.
I think you give Aster a little bit of credit. They played it really, really well. Like, SCCC did not die. They played it to perfection, but it was Earthshaker Morph, so that sort of takes away a fair bit of credit. So it's like, you did play it well, but you did pick Earthshaker Morph, so well done.
Dude, hell
give yourself
yeah.
a clap. But they did play it like perfectly.
They are literally.
But they did. It was
the Earthshaker was 5-0-27. The Morphling was 25-0-7.
That is beautiful.
That is absolutely gorgeous. Dude, I can't believe neither of them had
That's
deaths.
how you play that right there. You
Dude, the
play
fact that
together forever.
Yeah.
Earthshaker didn't have a death even in laning.
Yeah,
that
pretty
is
crazy.
pretty
That is-
impressive.
He was matched up against
did play it well.
Juggernaut lane. Like there's usually at least one.
Yeah.
One spin death.
He pretty much, they just kind of fed off the offlane support, and guess what? We are going to a game
We
3
are.
now, a lot like yesterday. EG with a good game 1, and then game 2, they let it slip away, and now guess what? You're to game 3, baby.
But you can put it. This isn't going to happen again in game 3.
What if it does? What if they don't ban
There's
in the
no
first
way
phase
it
because they
gets
don't
through
think?
again.
I mean, what if it does get through first phase? I don't think it'll get through same phase. Do you think about honestly just first Piggy and Earthshaker here?
Well, you ban one of the two heroes, right?
But what if they don't?
bans? I think
It's a first phase.
Well, maybe we'll see.
I feel like they have bans to give away when they have like 6 XXS heroes that they ban throughout the draft.
True.
I feel like they do have some openings if they want to ban it in the first phase. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
We'll have to. That means it
Game 3.
will be a game 3. It's going to be Aster. It's going to be EG. It's XXS. It's RTZ. It's all the crowd favorites. When we get back a short break, it's game 3, EG versus Aster. Just chill and stick around.